Hey guys, welcome to Epic Generation. I'm Christine, the creator of the show, and I'm so glad you can join me and my friends as we step into a world of fun, learning, and creativity. This show is for awesome kids like you, empowered, positive, inspirational, creative, in short, epic. I know you guys are super smart and talented and have a lot of interests, so I've put together different topics in one show that you're gonna love. Do you guys like DIY stuff? Check out Generation DIY, Do It Yourself, where kids showcase their own creations that you can try at home. Who knows, you might be on this show one of these days. Did I say you're super smart? Aha, you're like a sponge. You guys learn so quickly and are not afraid to try new things. You're a generation of learners. So at Gen Learners, my friends will feed your curiosity in math, science, technology, arts, and even life skills. There's no limit to what you can learn. Now, whether you're a first, second, or third generation of Filipino Canadians, it's important to learn about your Philippine heritage because it's part of your identity. And lastly, we have Get Inspired, Generation Epic Talks Inspired, where we meet amazing people who will share their stories that will inspire you to reach for your dreams and be the best version of yourself. So, stick around, get comfy, and enjoy. This show is for you.
Welcome to Generation DIY. My name is Tia, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy DIY that you can do at home. Let's go! For this DIY, you're going to need 3 flat back 8x10 frames, a wall decal, scrapbooking paper, decoration stones, tacky glue or hot glue, scissors, a pencil, pliers, and a paintbrush. First, you are going to remove the backing of the frame and take out everything except for the glass. Next, you are going to remove the prongs, which are these little flaps, with pliers. You can ask a parent to help you remove the prongs because it's a bit difficult to do that. Next, you are going to take out the glass and you're going to want to give it a quick clean with some paper towel and some window cleaner. Next, we are going to take the wall decals and carefully place them on. There. Now you are going to take your frame and put some hot glue in each of the 4 corners. Next, you are going to place your glass carefully in. Now, we are going to take the next frame, remove everything, including the glass and the prongs. Now we are going to glue this frame on top of the first frame. You can use tacky glue if you want, but to make the DIY quicker, I'm going to use hot glue. Put the glue along the edges of the frame. With the next frame, you are going to remove everything except the prongs. Again, we are going to glue this onto the top of the other frame with hot glue. There. Now, we are going to take one of the cardboard backings and our scrapbooking paper, turn it upside down, and put the backing on top. Now, we are going to take our pencil and we are going to trace along the backing. Now, we are going to cut it out. Now we are going to take the cardboard backing, put some tacky glue in the center, in the corners, and on the sides. Now with a paintbrush, we are going to smooth out the glue so that there's no lumps on the paper. Now we are going to stick our scrapbooking paper on top. We are going to take our decoration stones and carefully place them on the bottom of the frame. Now we are going to stick our backing on here, and so it's more sturdier, we're going to take another one of our backing on top of the other one. And there you go, your own room decor. There's plenty of wall decals and scrapbooking paper out there that you could use to make different styles.
Hi guys, I'm Zaraya. Welcome to Gen Learners, and today we'll be learning about cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR, which means if someone's unconscious or not breathing, we can help them save their lives. Today we have teacher Edith to help us show what to do.
CPR is cardiopulmonary resuscitation. If the patient is not responding, no pulse, no respiration, or not moving, then we have to start CPR right away. I provided you with face shield. We will use the face shield in providing ventilation. Number one thing that you need to do, check the environment, okay? So check if it is clear. So all you need to say, fire, wire, gas, glass, you look around. If there is nothing, all right, check the patient. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? So look at the patient. Oh my God, this patient is not moving, not responding. So ask someone to call for help, all right? So you should designate someone. Do not just say, help. So you have to designate someone. So lady in yellow, please call 911, please, because I need your help. So do you understand me? Okay, so now, wait for her to answer. So now, position your hand. So at the center of the chest, okay, put your one hand, other hands on top. So we will just perform the chest compressions first. Arms should be straight. You have to count 30 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay? So, are you tired? So, that is the reason why after 30 compressions, 5 times, you have to switch. You have this, we call it face shield or protection. Alright? So, can you see the hole there? Alright? So, all you need to do, place it on the face of the victim. The opening should be over here on the victim's mouth. And then we will practice how to give breath. Lift the chin, and then pinch the nose, and then give 2 breaths. 1, 2. When you are giving breath, you have to look at the chest of the victim because you want to know if the chest is rising. If the chest is rising, the meaning of that one is you are giving good ventilation or good breath. Again, start from the beginning. So what? Check the environment. So fire, wire, gas, glass. Is there any glass? Is there any? So if it is safe, all right? So go to the victim, say, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And then if the patient is not responding, call for help, all right? So after that, place your hands on the center of the chest, okay? Another hand on top, okay? You have to do it 30 times, okay? So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then, go to the breath, pinch the nose, lift the chin. 1, 2. So now, start again. So, what is your number 1? Check the environment. Number 2, You have to check first. All right? Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Number 3, call for help, right? Don't forget that. And then after that, so place your hands, one hand, okay, middle of the chest. Arms should be straight. Kneel, okay? So start. So you will be the one who will count this time, okay? Start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 2 breaths. Okay, give 2 breaths. 1, 2, okay? So put your 2 fingers at the middle of the chest, okay? And then you will perform 30 chest compressions or pushing, and in between we will provide 2 breaths. Okay, so let us start the chest compression now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then give breath. 1, 2.
So there you go, guys. Now we've learned how to do CPR. Just remember 3 things. 1, ask for help or call 911. 2, make sure your surroundings are safe. And 3, perform CPR. So I hope you guys learned something today.
Hey guys, welcome to Rated PG, Pinoy Generation. I'm your host, Gabrielle. Today, I'm wearing a Filipino dress, a traditional Filipino dress called a barot saya, bakyat, and I'm holding a balao. I have my friends over, my sister and my friends, to show their traditional Filipino outfits. I'm wearing a Filipiniana dress, also known as a terno.
I'm wearing a barong Tagalog, which is a formal Filipino attire, usually made of pineapple fiber. However, mine is made from banana leaf fibers. It is a formal attire worn at weddings, baptisms, and festivals.
My dress is custom made from the Philippines, and I also wore it on Independence Day. Look at all the beautiful patterns. Wow, that's so amazing how these beautiful clothes can be made out of pineapple and banana. Bye guys, proud to be Pinoy.
Hello, ladies! Thank you again for having us today at Epic Generation. My name is Stephanie Artuz.
And my name is Melanie Lazaro.
I'm the current reigning Miss PIDC 2019. I studied economics and political science at the University of Toronto. This was my first pageant that I did. However, my advocacies and some of the things that I believe in started way before my pageant. However, I just chose to focus on my studies and getting the start of my career because I had lost my father at an early age, and that really put a dent in my family. So I wanted to help my mom out as soon as possible. However, I still felt like that I needed to give back to my community all the while through. So I had volunteered for organizations such as Ronald McDonald's House, Start to Finish organization, which brings knowledge about child poverty in Canada, and CIBC Run for the Cure. Some of the issues that I'm most passionate about are economic empowerment, poverty alleviation, and equal treatment of people.
All right. My name is Melanie again. I was the Miss Philippines PIDC 2018. And believe it or not, this is not what I used to look like. Back when I was younger, I used to be the chubby kid. I used to be called Miss Piggy from my brother, and I was always that one kid that stood out from the crowd. Yes, that was me. So growing up, I definitely struggled being bullied by my appearance, definitely in how chubby I was, and definitely my face was very round. So I got a lot of people telling me, oh my gosh, you're like a pancake, you're like this, you're like that. So it was really hard for me to really gain confidence in myself because of that. But throughout the years, definitely pushing through and believing in myself was what really helped me and helped me carry on. Although now I don't struggle with being bullied physically anymore about my physical appearance, I mainly struggle with the pressure on myself from other people. Because as I said, I'm only 17 and I'm really young compared to other beauty queens, other performers. And I think different expectations are being put upon me to what I can do and what I can bring to the table. And I think that's something that I've been struggling with, but definitely pushing through and trying to find what I can do for myself and prove myself too.
How do you deal with the stress of the day when you have your fundraiser or charitable event?
Okay. I think feeling stress is definitely normal because there's so many things going on, whether that's the paperwork that goes along with it or fundraising for the actual event and setting up the venue and actually being with the people that you're volunteering with. I think it's, as Melanie said from before, it's important to take your time slowly. That way you can actually, prioritize the things that you need to do first. And fundraisers, there are things that I feel like would be not necessarily not important, but would require attention more, right? Whether that's organizing the venue or fundraising for the actual event. It's important to take your time with it so that you don't feel like you're being rushed. And it's also important to ask for help. At the end of the day, there are many people who want to help you, whether that's your brother, your mom, your dad, your friends. It's important to ask for help and remind them that there are people who are much more in need of our help, and that way you can work together and manage the time and what is expected of you.
Thank you. So when you were getting bullied, what people who motivated you or helped you get through it?
So when I was getting bullied, the person that mainly helped me get through it was my mom. So I remember my mom would always tell me, like, it's okay. Like, although they say those things, there's always going to be a group of people that are going to love you for you. Regardless of what people or what the bullies tell you, there's always, like, for example, I know that my parents will love me endlessly, right? Like unconditional love. They will love me for who I am. And I think when time comes, we're going to meet people like our friends and whoever that's going to love and accept us for us. And I think definitely having my mom to step in and remind me that it's going to be okay, that I'm not alone, and that this is who I am, you're beautiful, you're amazing. I think that's just important to remember, and I thank her a lot for that.
How did you feel in the moment when someone teased you about something? Because I also get bullied for my body, so how did you feel about it?
Yeah, I think it's normal to feel sad when people, say things that are not very nice to us. It is definitely understandable to feel, to feel sad and to feel disappointed. But at the same time, I think it's also important to remind yourself that you know who you are and what you're, what you are actually as a person, and not to let it get to you. And most importantly, I think that it's also important to let someone know of what's being said to you, whether that's your mom, your friends, or even your teachers, because it's never okay to tell mean things to another person, and it's never okay to reciprocate or say bad things to the other person because they might get hurt as well. So if someone was telling me mean things, I would not let it get to me and I would just ignore it, because I know that my family and my friends who actually know me know who I am and know that the mean things that are being said about me are not true.
And for me, when I'm being teased, I feel scared.
Yeah.
For the most part, I do feel scared, because I know we all have our little insecurities and our own judgment of ourselves. And I think when we're being bullied about something that we know about ourselves, I think that really scares us, right? And I think what we have to remind ourselves is that it's gonna be okay again, and that you always have those people to talk to. Being teased, it's not easy to go through, especially in the moment, but in that moment you need to remember that it's gonna be okay. That whether what happens, you're gonna be strong, you're gonna push through, and that those words don't mean a thing unless you put it in, but being the individual that you are, you can create that barrier for yourself and really make sure you push those words back away. All right, girls, if there's one thing you could take away from this segment, what would that be?
Be yourself.
Aw, remember to always be yourself.
And always remember that you will always, always, always have someone to be there for you, whether that be your friends or your family.
And that you're going to be okay no matter what happens.
So once again, thank you. It was nice being here. I get inspired. So till next time, bye.
Bye, everyone.
I love today's episode. I'm so impressed with the wall frame that Tia made. If you make something like that and put it up in your home, you'll definitely impress your family and guests. And besides, it'll save you money because a decorative frame like that can cost a lot in the store. Now, learning how to do CPR is an important skill. Imagine being able to save a life. There's a lot of organizations like the school we featured today that offer first aid and CPR classes to kids. So ask your parents to look into it. And lastly, we met our beauty queens again today, Stephanie and Melanie. They reminded us that it's not all about glitz and glamour. They went through the same challenges that some of you may have experienced, like bullying. Remember that you're not alone. Make sure you surround yourself with people like your family who love you no matter what. Always remember to just be yourself. You are beautiful. Till next time on our epic adventure.